among others, that populous counties be allocated more funds as opposed to the less populous ones.
We are fighting over 316 billion in a budget of 3 trillion. Where do the other trillions go? Because if the other trillions were evenly spread and equitably developing the country, this protraction will not be there.
We must fight the outsiders. And those who are warning senators, we warn them that if you come for our senators, we will come for you too. Thank you.
The Commission on Revenue Allocation on Monday said that the existing gaps can only be closed through an increase in the equitable share allocation to counties going forward. CRA Chairperson Jen Kiringai argued that the new data rising from the 2019 population census has amplified the magnitude of the differences in allocation among counties.
The Ministry of Health is tonight warning that the haphazard disposal of equipment used in fighting the coronavirus pandemic will expose the country to more risks, even as 605 cases of new infections were recorded. The Chief Administrative Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Rashid Aman, said used face masks littered everywhere are not only choking the environment, but are also a recipe for disease transmission. Kenya now has 23,202 confirmed cases.
Kenya could be headed to an environmental catastrophe created by the haphazard disposal of equipment used to fight the coronavirus pandemic. The Minister of Health sounding a bell that the country could witness resurgence of COVID-19 cases from the reckless manner the masks are being disposed.
While the commonly used surgical masks keep out bacteria quite effectively, or pathogens, they are plastic-based liquid resistance products that have a long afterlife when discarded, ending up being scattered all over the places if not well disposed.
The Ministry of Health concerned on the growing trail of clinical waste in the environment during this time the country is fighting the deadly virus.
It is therefore important to be cautious on how we dispose of our face masks after use to avoid environmental hazards and transmission of other forms of infections from pathogens lingering on these discarded items. There is need.
In the last 24 hours, Kenya recorded 605 more COVID-19 cases from 4,547 samples, pushing the country's total caseload to 23,202.
Nairobi, 373, Kiambu, 35, Migori, 25, Busia, 20, Narok, 20, Kajiado, 16,